A United States government advisory panel endorsed widespread use of Pfizer's coronavirus vaccine on Thursday, putting the country just one step away from launching an epic vaccination campaign against the outbreak that has killed close to 300,000 Americans. The recommendation comes a day after the United States recorded more than 3,000 deaths in the latest 24-hour period, which is the highest total in a single day anywhere in the world. After an 8-hour public hearing on Thursday, the Food and Drug Administration's Vaccine and Related Biological Products Advisory Committee voted 17-4 with one abstention to recommend the vaccine developed by Pfizer and its German partner BioNTech. In clinical trials, the vaccine was about 95% effective at keeping vaccinated people from getting ill. The company had also indicated that the vaccine could protect against severe illness. The panel voted to allow emergency use of the vaccine, with some members voting no, mostly on the grounds that there isn't enough data on 16 and 17-year-olds to say whether the vaccine carries more benefit than risk for teens who are at relatively low risk for severe disease and death. The drug now needs to be formally approved by the FDA. While the FDA is not necessarily mandated to accept the recommendations of the advisory body, it is expected to do so next week as the administration gears to ship and provide millions of doses of coronavirus vaccines to Americans across the country, with priority being given to the vulnerable population. The United States Health Secretary Alex Azar said on Wednesday that after the FDA meeting, we could then have a vaccine within days and be administering it to the most vulnerable by next week. Operation Warp Speed, the federal government's vaccine distribution program, has said that vaccine deliveries will begin within 24 hours of approval. Pfizer has said it will have about 25 million doses of the two-shot vaccine for the United States by the end of December. But the initial supplies will be reserved primarily for healthcare workers and nursing home residents, with other vulnerable groups next in line until ramped-up production enables shots to become widely available on demand, something that will probably not happen until this spring. The Pfizer vaccine has already been approved for the public in the United Kingdom, Canada, Bahrain, and Saudi Arabia. Next week, the FDA will review a second vaccine from Moderna and National Institutes of Health that appears as protective as Pfizer-BioNTech's vaccine. A third candidate from Johnson & Johnson, which would require just one dose, is working its way through the pipeline. Behind that is a candidate from AstraZeneca and Oxford University. US health experts are hoping a combination of vaccine will ultimately enable the United States to conquer the outbreak. But experts estimate at least 70% of the United States population will have to be vaccinated to achieve herd immunity, the point at which the virus can be held in check. That means it could be several months before things start to get back to normal and Americans can put their mask away.